Vex was originally going to be a champion that created portals and extended the distance of allied missiles traveled. In other words, you would have been able to double the range of Miss Fortune's ultimate or have Blitzcrank hooks coming half across the map out of nowhere. The only reason Riot didn't go through with it was because every missile in League would have had to been redone and matched with Vex's kit. Vex was released on September 23rd, not even a month ago, and somebody's already gotten 135,000 mastery points on them. That's about 225 games of Vex and about 10 games of Vex per day. The different chromas on Dawnbringer Vex also changed the color of Shadow. Someone already created a VTuber model of Vex and even posted the files for it, which I left in the description. It actually looks pretty dang good. Baker made a real Shadow of Shadow using paper. Vex's splash art honestly looks like Lulu if she were going through her teenage goth stage in life. Vex is really anti-dash, and a surprising number of people didn't know that. Whenever an enemy dashes near Vex, they're marked with gloom, and her next basic attack deals bonus damage, which basically means more dashes equals more damage. The anti-dash idea was actually put in because of her personality. Riot wanted Vex to be a hyper sad and annoyed champion and thought the best high energy thing for her to be annoyed about was, well, dashes. Here's a really cool skin concept done for Vex by Timo. If Vex wasn't delayed, she was going to get an unbound Vex skin, and the original idea behind it was that Vex would go to Viego for Black Mist, or basically a power-up. Vex Pumpkin. Vex's voice actress is Jeannie Torado, who's also done some work in animes like The Promised Neverland. Here's some concept art on what Vex could have potentially looked like, and she honestly looks like a cartoon in a lot of these. Vex was originally going to have big arms that betrayed her feelings, but the dev team knew they wanted a mage and not a fighter, so in order to compromise, they came up with, and I quote, the Goo Bunny Mancer. But as you know, the bunny idea eventually turned into a Shadow. Before Viego was around, Vex used her Shadow for things like grabbing a bag of chips from the cabinet when she was too lazy to get up from her beanbag. Riot had a lot of trouble creating Vex's Shadow because it was straight up too black. It would just turn into a giant black puddle in the game. And not only that, Vex was also a black blob too, so it was hard to see what direction she was facing. If Vex is next to a Mumu, she has a quote where she says,
"You're sad and dead? We should hang out."
Vex is allegedly inspired by Raven from Teen Titans. Vex's laugh animation is a reference to the laughing SpongeBob meme. Vex's placeholder in development was Little Demon Tristana. In the lore, Vex chose her own name and she chose Vex because she thought it sounded dark. It was confirmed that Vex would never be friends with Vygar because he's too tryhard.
Hey, Veigar, you're at a 10? I need you to take it down to like a 2.
In the Portuguese dub, one of her quotes is this, which I'm not going to try and pronounce, which literally translates to, yeah, I mean, whatever. And in case you were wondering, the English version is awesome. I mean, whatever. Vex's Q icon, Mistral Bolt, looks a lot like the Pokemon Celebi. If you take the V in Vex and move it to the end, it spells EXV. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to poke that sub button, and I'll see you next time. Bye!